All right, here we go. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to be putting in lightning and lights to go along with the lightning. So we've got this lightning bolt happening and the light going on. All right. So you need to kind of figure out where you want your lightning to live. All right. So if I go to my left view, right, I'm seeing that my camera's right here. Um, my lightning 2 is where is that? Down here, down there. Um, so a lot of effects you have to apply to a solid layer. So the first step that you need to do is you need to make sure that you're on a right layer. All right. So I'm going to create a new solid, and I'm going to call it Lightning 3 because I have two other ones that I've already done. And I'm just going to pick any color. It doesn't matter what color you have. And I need to make it 3D. And I'm going to push it back so I'm in front of my camera. So if I go to my active camera now, you will see that I have a blue solid. I'm just going to move that. And I'm going to scale that up. And I am going to go to Effect and Generate. Where's Generate? And I'm going to go to Advanced Lightning. And you'll notice that I get like a little stroke here. So here's the start of my lightning right here. And here's the end of my strike right there. I have all these different options, which I will go over with you to show you. But the first thing that I want to do is when I make that solid layer, it covers the whole um, composition, and I only want it for just like a couple of seconds. So I need to trim down my layer. I'm going to put it right over there. So now you'll see that it comes on and then goes off, right? So I've trimmed my layer. And I have these different types of lightning that I can do. And I can keyframe all of this as well. So if I look at my lightning, I can change it from direction to strike, which is probably the one that I want to do because I can get this kind of ending. So I can like actually have it strike something. So I can keyframe that. I can keyframe my origin. That's this right here. My direction, which is that right there. So if I click on this and I go down to my effects, my advanced lightning, you'll see that I've got a keyframe now right here. I can move that keyframe. And so if I move this right here, I will get another keyframe and you will see that it actually moves, right? There are other things I can keyframe as well. The conductivity state. So I can keyframe that as well. My core settings, the core settings are the, if I zoom in a little bit here, core settings are my radius of my core. That's the actual strike lightning part. Core opacity, I can drop that down so I can get it nice and light, or I can bring it up. I can change the core color to match my environment. My glow is the actual blue part that is around it. So I can change that as well. And I can change my glow radius. And these can all be keyframed as well. This doesn't really do anything. Turbulence, that's the amount of forking. I can change my forking here as well. My decay, I can bring that all the way in if I want a simple one, or if I want it to be more complicated, I can do that as well. So there's my lightning. And when I have lightning, right, I need to have a light. So, and we've done lights before. So I'm just going to go to layer, new, light, pick a color. I'm going to call the light number 3 because I'm going with my lightning number 3. Click OK. I'm going to go to my left view because I need to have the light. Whoops, I don't need 2 views. I need to have the light right up where my lightning strike is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my light on my Z axis, move that up. I'm going to go to my camera view, and I'm going to just move this around a little bit. And I need to change my light to reflect the duration of my lightning strike. So I'm going to trim that layer. And you probably want to have your light as a spotlight. And then I can also play around with this light as well. Want it to match the lightning. And then I can actually go in here and I can keyframe the intensity. I can keyframe all of this actually, but I want to make it have like a little flicker going on. So I'm going to decrease it, then increase it, decrease it. And there's no real rule of thumb to this. You can just do whatever your artistic self wants to do. There you go. So now if I zoom in a little bit, if I play this, I get that nice little lightning effect. How cool is that?
Is there going to be like a video on how to do this in Canvas?
I'm recording it right now.
Awesome.
I'm going to pause it. Resume recording. Come on. So my audio, and I'll give this to you guys. Did it rain, heavy thunderstorm, thunderclap? So what I would do is, oops, let me get my project. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get my thunderclap. I'm going to drop that in there. You'll have to go to import, file, import. And then all of my audio should live on the bottom. So I've got my audio in there. Where'd it go? There it is. So here's where my lightning strike is. And if I look at my waveform, you'll see that here's my waveform, and I can trim it if I want. I can change my audio levels. So if I trim it, now in reality, lightning and thunder don't happen at the same time. So there's a lot of room for, you know, artistic. Can you guys hear that? Hello? I got one. I'll play it again. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to put these in the chat for you. I'm going to pause the recording. All right, so the camera is zooming through the clouds, right? So what I need to do is I need to create a camera, and I need to also create a null object, which is just null, just means nothing. There's nothing in it. And what we do is we use that as a tool to pick whip or connect other elements to it. So we can just animate that. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go and look at my left side, and I'm going to zoom out. And if you look at my composition here, you'll see that my camera is all the way out here. So what I need to do, I'm going to just delete these. Maybe I'll just turn them off. I'm going to go to Layer, New, Camera, and just click OK. And what I'm going to do is I need to drag it all the way on my Z axis, all the way out to where my clouds start. And then I'm going to go and to my layer, new, null object. And now I have a null object, and you'll see that it's being placed right in the middle of my composition. For my null object, I need to go into my position here. I need to transform it into a 3D object, and I'm going to drag it all the way on my Z axis right to where my camera is, right here. So there it is right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick whip the camera to the null object. So I am not going to be animating the camera at all. I'm going to be animating the null object. And what I need to do is I need to create a keyframe right here at the beginning of my position. And then I'm going to move forward like 20 some seconds. And I'm going to just move that camera on the Z axis all the way through my clouds until, whoops, where's my Z? There we go. Until I get to the end. So now, if I go to my active camera and play that, you will see that I am now moving through my clouds. All right. What I can also do, because this is very linear, I can actually go through and set keyframes for like my X, Y, not so much Z because, well, you can do Z too. And I can set these rotations like a little. So things are moving a little different. So as I'm moving through my clouds, I can get this kind of flying effect. All right. So that's how you do the camera. Does that help?
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. And I'll post that.